Hi everyone, I'm Apollonia Ponti, your dating and relationship coach, and I am so excited because I am joined by the one and only Chengi, and I'm so happy that you were here. Thank you for joining me. She came all the way from London to Paris to come to see me so we can do a special video for you. For those of you that are watching right now, Chengi is a dating and relationship coach for women, and I love the work that she does, and I wanted to get her on the channel so both of us women can talk about how to attract a confident woman.
Yes.
Because I mean, I would say a beautiful woman like you're pretty confident.
Thank you.
Right?
I am indeed. Yes, I try to be.
So let's give these men some inside details on how to attract a confident woman, and I'll just share a little bit input and then we'll just take it from there. Is that okay?
Do that. Yeah.
Perfect. So rule number one for you men is to understand that you are enough. Like I always talk about this. A lot of men get discombobulated in their head, or they come from a place of lack, or they come from a place of doubt, and they start doubting attracting that woman that's confident because they, one, never attracted her before, or possibly don't have enough, or maybe make enough money as she is, or she does, or is not as confident as he would like to be, and this woman is very empowering, and when she walks into a room, she captivates everybody's attention. So he also looks at it as a threat, right? So my first tip on this is to not put her on a pedestal and not look at her as a threat. Because a confident woman, right, is going to really blend with a guy and really be attracted to a guy that doesn't put her on a pedestal like everybody else would.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So what would you say in regards to maybe like how that is, and if that's happened to you? Obviously share some details and insight of how you think as a woman, as a confident woman, when a man is probably too, what is it, the word I'm looking for, like too intrigued, or feels like he's not good enough for you?
You can definitely feel that energy. I think a confident woman is always aware of her power. You're aware of how people are going to respond to you when you walk into the room. And what you really want is a man who's going to come and speak to you. You want confidence back, and you're going to respect that because you're so used to people not talking to you, because when you're confident, even women don't feel comfortable to come and talk to you. So it can be very isolating. So that confident woman is probably actually really wanting somebody to have a conversation with her. I definitely do. I walk into a room and I think it'd be so nice if somebody would just come over and have a conversation with me, especially when it comes to men, because I tend to lean back into my feminine energy and sort of invite them to come and speak to me. But really understanding that you are doing her a service, I think, that you're really complimenting her by being confident yourself, and it's really sexy, I think. It's really, oh my gosh, you actually had the guts in this whole room to actually come and talk to me. I mean, you already get levels. I think you get points with me, because it's like, you actually had the guts. You had the guts when nobody else did, because I'm constantly aware that people are going to feel intimidated. So it's just the courage. You don't have to come in and have bravado. You can just come and say hi. And that's sexy.
So true. You just reminded me, I'm going to share something that's really actually like very embarrassing. I'm going to be honest, but I'm going to give you why that's so true, a reason why that's so true. When I was like back in my single days, me and my best friend, she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. She modeled for FHM, and she's been on like all those magazines or whatever. And she's like beautiful, And we always used to, when we were single, we would always laugh, and we had this joke, and I hate saying this, it's embarrassing, but it's true. Like, we would always joke, the only men that approach us are either homeless men on the street or crazy men on the street, because
really
guys are really drunk, because guys are intimidated by they think that just because she's a pretty woman and she's a confident woman, she has men at her feet, and it's not always the case, because a lot of men are not confident enough to approach that confident woman. So that is a great tip, and I'm so happy to share that. But you also shared something else. Like, you said that you kind of create the space, like you give the signals for a man to approach you when you want to be approached. So can you tell me like what those are?
Well, to be honest, I think for me, it's always a really friendly face and a smile. If I'm with my girls, I try to if I'm really wanting attention, I'm not going to go with a crowd. That's just not going to happen. But I am always going to be the girl at the bar with a smile on my face. I'm sort of speaking to the bartender and I'm sort of flirting with him, but not too much. But my energy is quite open. I'm very smiley and happy. So I make it as comfortable as possible. And I do the whole eye contact thing and I smile. Yeah. So it's just really, I make it as easy as possible without being the masculine and stepping forward and making that move. But I feel like I open my energy, and all it takes is somebody just turn around and say hi.
Yep, exactly. That's all it takes is a hello, and then the woman can start as well. And a lot of men get so stuck on, I have to say the perfect line, Apollonia. Like, what is a perfect pickup line? Because there's so many videos out there. It's like, when you approach a woman, you say this certain thing. When I always say less is always more. And that's what women really appreciate. I'm giving you the inside details on how we think, guys. And then another video, another tip that I want to talk about in regards to how to attract a confident woman is by a lot of and this is what I see, is a lot of times we, as men, I say we because I coach men, I do that all the time, is we overcompensate, right? We like deliver. We think that we have to deliver. Men think that they have to deliver to get us. When it just kills attraction, right? Has that ever happened to you?
Absolutely. It happens a lot. I think men feel they have to psych up, and come up with the perfect line. But really, it's really interesting what you said earlier. You are enough. It doesn't matter what you have in your bank account. It doesn't matter what you're wearing. I just really have this issue with men that really a woman just wants masculine attention.
Yes.
It's the compliment of a hello. It's the compliment of walking across the room. It's the compliment. And you don't have to plan what you're going to say, because it's not what you're saying or doing, it's who you are bringing to the table. And that energy, that I am interested in you, I think is great energy. And no expectation as well. I think, I don't go on the pull like most women do. I am just an open, friendly person. Of course, open to meeting somebody special. But I think if a man comes up to you and he just wants to get to know you, no plan, just even if we have a hi, and nobody has anything to say, trust me, she will find something to say if she's interested and she's not,
Exactly. I love that. And I love that you just go because I want to keep it real too, because you stated something great, because I see it so much in comments and men asking me this question is, women only want good looking tall men. No. Women only want men with money. No, which is not the case.
Absolutely not.
You can't be deadbeat broke and think that you are going to attract a woman that is going to pay your bills. That's the difference.
No, that's right.
But we are attracted to a man on purpose, a man on drive, a man on passion, a man that is focused on his goals and is positive and motivated in his own life, that he can bring us and pick us up, and the energy becomes addictive. This is the thing that men, they have the advantage when it comes to attracting women, because naturally, if we go back in historical times, men are natural born leaders. They are the ones that lead the woman. Sometimes these days women lead. Hey, no point, that's no harm. But also in the beginning, when it comes to attraction, it doesn't matter if that works out for you, but it's so vital that you understand that you can take the lead by being assertive. How do you become assertive? Making the first move sometimes and just saying hello, a simple hello. And just knowing that, again, you are enough, and not to overcompensate for something that you don't even need to do, because, again, less is more. Exactly. So I wanted to clarify that, because that happens so much. It's like they always say beautiful women just want men with money.
Oh gosh.
And I'll be honest, there is women out there that are like that. But that's when you get good at saying no, and you spot those right away, because they'll be telling you, take me on a private jet. They'll be telling you, what are you going to get me and what are you going to buy me this weekend? And there is girls out there like that. I'm not trying to paint a perfect picture.
Of course,
But what we're trying to say is the confident woman.
The confident, high value woman. Yeah, absolutely. And I've dated a lot of guys with a lot of money in the past. And here's what happens. When men have the money, they think it's enough.
Preach, girl, preach. It's so true.
Right? So people don't realize that actually a high value woman is interested in a relationship, because she can probably get all that by herself, and she can create a life she loves, even if it's not great, even if it's not amazing. A high value woman creates the life she loves, because she's not really trying to swap it for more stuff. Okay, so when I've dated guys with loads of money, I find they just think it's enough. It's enough for you to have things and to take you places, and then that ends up becoming a bit of a you know? So you want to be, you just want to bring your best self to the table. And like you said, Apollonia, you want somebody who's on a mission, who has a purpose, whatever that is, animals, whatever, something you love, something you're passionate about. That's sexy. That's what a high value woman wants. She wants addition to her person.
A man with self-dignity and integrity.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally.
And in order to find dignity and integrity, a man has to understand who he is and put his best foot forward in life.
Yeah.
So I hope you liked today's video. I think we shared a lot of good information,
right?
Yeah. All right, guys. So I'm going to put, if there's any women or even men out there that want to subscribe to her channel, I'll put her description of her YouTube channel and her website on the description link below, so you guys can visit that. She is an awesome and amazing dating coach for women. You have to follow her on Instagram too. That's where I found her. All right,
after I stalked her first.
Thanks for doing this video with me.
Thank you, Apollonia. Thank you for having me on your channel.
You're welcome. All right, guys. We'll see you again in the next video. And remember, you are always loved. Bye for now.